Dr. Off-Road Machine. Hit the like button and subscribe to keep up to date with the channel, and leave comments below.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing a 2-inch lift kit by Formula on the MK Triton. So we'll go through what we got here. Right, front shocks, as you can see there, Formula 4x4 made by Fulcrum. Front shocks there, got some rears. Again, also by Formula. Comes with Super Pro bush kit. So we've got greaseable shackles, as you can see there, grease nipple. All look to be good solid equipment. Got some more leaf bushes. Comes with plenty of grease here for installing it. That's about all that's in that box. We got our torsion bars here. I've opted out for the heavy duty ones as I've got a steel bull bar and soon to have a winch on here. We've got 150 kilo rear leaf springs on it. Okay, we'll get into what tools we're going to need for the job. So it should be a pretty easy job today. Not many tools needed. Socket set, a few spanners, some axle stands to support the vehicle. We've got grease gun for when it's all done, you can grease it up. Some lubricating spray, tape measure for measuring the lift, getting it even, pliers, ply bar just in case, and of course a jack to strap the vehicle up. So the first job we're going to have to do is loosen the front wheels, as they'll have to come off to install this kit. Once we've loosened both front wheels, we'll get it on, jack up, get the wheels off, put on axle stands. So just going to loosen them just a little bit, half turn will do it. Once it's jacked up, you won't be able to undo the wheel nuts. Yeah, that's screwed in. Okay, we now jack the vehicle up, get the jack turned under it and move both front wheels. Now we have both jack stands in, nice and secure, the car's not going to fall off them. Now go ahead and take the front wheels off. Okay, now we've got the wheels off, we can see what we're dealing with. Should probably David spend plane first, it'll be okay. So we're going to start by removing the shock. Then I want to spray everything. We'll be doing ball joint spacer auto, gain a bit more down travel, as stock they don't have very much, especially when you lift it. Then we can support a bit of weight and try and do these torsion bars. See how they go. Okay, so let's give all the nuts and bolts that we're going to be undoing a nice little spray, get them lubricated. Undo the shock as well. I had all these like the day before, just so we're nice and easy to undo. So on the top of the shock we got a lock nut on there, so we're going to need 2 spanners. In my case I'm going to use 1 spanner and a socket. They're both 14mm. So let's try and get those undone. We've got both those nuts off of there. Now I have to remove these bushes and washer. Easy enough. Okay, on the bottom here we got a 17mm bolt we have to undo. There you go. Old chopping up. Do a comparison between. Yeah, the old versus the new. Well, to be honest, it's quite easy and a lot better for it. So, see how we go with this portion bar. Right, on the vehicle, work out what tools we're going to need. Yeah, so I've got my portion bar adjuster just here. I've got this bolt just here. It's come undone to take tension off. On top, once again, we got a lock nut. So we'll have to try to get that undone first. See how we go. Right, they are also 17 mil. Okay, they're both going to spin, so we'll get another spanner onto that. I'll try and lock this spanner up against something so I don't have to hold it then. Make life a little bit easier. There we go, that'll hold itself there now. Okay, that came undone nice and easy also. Pays to keep the car relatively clean underneath. Not that mine's that good, but try to do what I can. Okay, we get the ratchet out, try and do this bottom bolt while leaving this top spanner locked on there.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid.
Okay, we're going the wrong way. Let's try this up way.
I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine. But I am here to stay.
As you can see, each time we undo this bolt, this bracket is lowering, which is taking tension off of our leaf springs. Our torque line, sorry. Leaf springs are in the real thing. Let's see if the drill will get this section. Highly recommend some earplugs for this, and of course have your safety glasses on. Lots of stuff will be falling off the vehicle if you don't clean it regularly. Okay, that is all done now. Now we can remove this top nuts, and there's also a big washer here. Make sure that goes back on, or it should be in the world of pain. We will be reusing these bolts here. Now, this should pull out. Try to give it a few taps with the hammer. Let's see how we go.
Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake.
So this will probably be able to get it.
Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it.
Yeah, there we are. That is out.
I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. A storm is coming.
Yeah, we're going to have to remove this bracket here as that actually transferred to the new torsion bars. Hopefully this should hit off also. Actually loosen for it first, just help it out a little bit.
I'm coming for the throne.
Alright, continue the hitting.
I'm coming for the throne.
Coming off. There we are. You vacuum that clean out before you go reusing it. Got it all nice and clean hardware. Okay, so suspension wise, that is this side all done. But as we're doing the ball joint spacer also, we now need to loosen these 3 bolts up here. You see they are filthy, so they might be a bit hard to get undone. Let's see how we go. At 12 mils. On the bottom we also have another 12 mil. For that, let's undo this crown nut down here and remove that split pin. Okay, we've got that crown nut off, nice and easy. Now, to separate your ball joint from your...
I'm just calling to say
what was it called? From your stomach, okay? Just want to give it a few good hits. Right here, it should just separate nice and easy. There you go, perfect. Yeah, we're putting a lot of tension on our brake line at the moment, so we're just going to tighten this up with a bit of fencing wire. Okay, so we've got all the bolts removed and the crown nut with this upper ball joint. We're going to be replacing this one, and I've got a new one, we may be put it in, so we'll keep this one as a spare as it still works fine. Right, that should just pull straight out. So, maybe not straight out. Let's get the pry bar under that, a bit of a helping hand. Okay, this one is quite stuck in there. So it appears the boot is not allowing it to come out. Put you guys down for a minute and we'll see how I go with this. It's a two-handed job. Okay, so to get that out, I've actually had to remove the boot off of it. But that's okay. It's still in okay condition, which it is not. We've broken the boot, but that's fine. We're going new off for it anyway. Next, I'm going to loosen these 2 top control arm bushes, as we've got some spaces between them to correct the other damage we will have after lifting it. We're going to show you what comes in the kit. Not many people sell this kit, so I've had to order it from the UK. Nice quick delivery, only 2 weeks of waiting. We've got a good piece of kit. I'll do everything you need for the job, as well as new hardware, which is always a good bonus. We've got my grade 8.8, I believe, hardware. That can be for our control arm. As we can put them on the bottom side. From our spacer here. Kit comes with 2 of them, of course, one for either side. So from memory, these are a 10mm spacer, which gives us a bit more down travel. We have our canvas shims here, varying sizes. I think this is 4 5mm to 1, maybe 2mm shims as well. So we'll have a guesstimate of what we want in there. Then go for 1 big one, 1 small either side, and go from there. And control arm. That looks nice, strong. Comes with all your hardware, washers, lock nuts on there. We don't worry about those coming loose over time on rough corrugations. So we have to get them straight. Okay, get the back side of these tire bushes there, all the way back here. Probably can't do much there, but we have this fender liner in the way. This one here, it goes around the brake hose clamp. We're just going to cut a little sleeve up right there, just so we pull it straight off, out of the way. It's not going to make a difference later, still hold up just fine. Put it nice and stiff right there, hold it off. Got these with black tip all around, they just pull out. And do this around, out it comes. Now with the south line, it's not always back there. Leave me uncle belly oven. Not sure where that's coming from, but it's fine. I don't know the oil usage. So she'll be right, we'll fix that another day. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, those boxes are very tight, I have to get brake bar onto them, put all my weight into it, but we have one done. So now, nuts are already removed. Now those will just pull straight out. Obviously all vehicles will be different. Don't forget, got washing on the backside of that as well, but good thing for us, we've got new hardware, so we don't need them. Okay, the box of random nuts and bolts for another day. Okay, as you can see, control arm, it's just sitting there now, not doing anything. So, getting into this spacer kit. First thing we need is 2 of these bolts this side. Yeah, and if you ever need this gear, pin up the leads from 4x4 custom lift. Good prices, nice friendly guy, knows what he's doing. Yeah, based in Kent, UK. It's all quality hardware. Oh well, we can use everything he's provided for each side, and we'll see how it goes. Worst case, we'll remove the shim later if we got too much positive camera. Okay, so let's go now. This side already actually has 3 little shims in it already. So we'll compare the size difference between all of them, work out what's going to work out better. So we're going to take measure out for this, give you some correct measurements. Going by that, we have 6mm, 11mm, sorry, the spacer, that's the new ones, and the old goes up to the whole shelf there. Old ones we have 4mm. We're just over double what was in there. And when I get wheel lock done, I'll get the tyre shop to check it out and fit more or remove if needed. Okay, let's get these on, the new ones in and the new hardware. Okay, we've got the shims in there. You can see the new Allen head bolts. You might be able to see in there where the shims are. Right here. Right, there we get the nuts on there. Comes with the washers. You put the flat wash on first, and then the other wash, which helps lock it on so it will not come loose. Even though we have the nylon headed bolts, which lock themselves on there. So let's get these on, get them up nice and tight also. What's it? Lend your tools out, make sure you get them back. These are hex heads. I've got plenty of socket sets, many different size sockets. I 5 bought myself an Allen key set for the ratchet. And it lent me out, so now I'm stuck using the Allen key. It's a slow, painful process, as it's got nylon nuts, so they're a lot harder to do up. But we'll get it done. So I may not have the right tool, but found an old Allen key, so we chopped the head off of it, and it's in there as it's also 10mm. Put that straight in the chucker's drill and off you go. Problem sorted. That made that a lot easier. So next thing we'll do, we'll install the new ball joint as well as the spacer just here. So we're going to be flipping this. So now it's going to go on the bottom side here, which will lift the control arm up, moving this bump stop higher up. So let's get that done. This one's not a grease on there, so you just put it in and it's pretty filled with grease. So you never need to service this one. Get the new hardware out. These have just two normal flat washers, so one will go on the top, one will go on the bottom for nothing.
Still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy.
It makes me maybe sense it's not clean. That way you've got some clean there, and it could come loose, and you know, that's all good. Nice clean there. I'll get the nut on the top side, just that way you can fold on it
Autonomy is an illusion.
one bolt in there, just hold it up there. That's it, yeah. Yeah, put the other ones in there now. The washer on. Put it up through the hole. And your other washer. And your nut. All up clean. Then we're going to try it it's like it's sitting on the rock flat.
Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger
That is
to
now
eat.
reinstalled the
Does it
steering
matter,
knuckle.
man? Autonomy is an illusion.
Yeah, we may need to put the jack under here to help push it in there. Up and stay over there. Just walk it away.
Autonomy is an illusion.
Up and go on, up and out the way, just a minute. And that will fit straight up in there. No, we'll just go lift that straight up on there.
Autonomy is an illusion.
Right, come on, that's good. Now these don't have to be overly tight, as you've got that split pin that will hold it in there so it might come loose. So that's just getting firm on this ratchet, so go 1, 2 more, and we'll find the nearest spot, just pins go through. A little bit more. Okay. Nice little split pin in there. We'll rotate a bit more.
This is the future.
Okay. I've messed this here up.
Evolution.
I'll show you what I've done. So right now the hole is going
This
straight
is
through.
the
I cannot
future.
get pin in any further than that. But undo this nut, try and rotate that thread a little bit. So our pin can go this way, make the job a lot easier. See how we go with it. Okay, loosen this off again. Watch out as your steering knuckle could fall down. Now this should release quite easy. Okay, we'll give it a hip hammer. There we go. Let's get that separated. So you can see where that hole is right now. I'll just try to spin that a bit. Try to do it with this split pin. Try not to bend it in the process. Okay, that's not going to twist it. I'll go find a punch that will fit through that hole.
This is the future.
Yeah.
Human error.
Right, we started off here, which wasn't a good angle, making the job easy. So, just turn it
Evolution.
right there. That's been a lot easier now. Right, let's try to put this back on again.
This is the future.
Again, try and up the controller, up the
Evolution.
Again, firm, and we find the nearest spot where the crowns line up the hole. Which is going to be about there, hopefully. Yes. Yeah, try and make more. Yeah, much easier. It's like straight in now. Then so fold these little ears up. A bit hard to see on camera. Stays here. Just fold them around. That will stop the pin coming out and stop the nut from loosening itself. So you don't end up driving down the road with the wheel on its side. And while you're here, it's a good time to check your upper bushes. And by doing that, I've found out I need to tighten these nuts a bit more. Good thing we checked. Get that done.
Evolution.
And once not weight on the car, I'll retest these. For now, we can get them up reasonably tight anyway. check this one once more. Then obviously make sure it's tight and find out when it falls off. Okay. They're both tight. So now we should be able to install the new suspension. Okay, we've got these torsion bars ready now. So there is a left and a right, and front and back. Okay, so this one has a blue and a blue line on the other end.
This
Green
is
line.
the future.
Have a
Human
look on the
error.
box. Tells you just here, green front of the vehicle, red is right hand side, blue,
This is the future.
so red is driver side, blue passenger side, for right hand.
Revolution.
And note, opposite configuration for left hand vehicles. So as we were saying, we got green on this end. And we have blue on this end. So that makes it the passenger side, which is the side we are working on. So we get some grease. We'll just use one of these greases. And you need to keep your old rubber boots off your old ones. Hope they're in good condition, otherwise you can order new ones. In this case, mine are okay, so we'll be reusing them. Fit those, slide them over the end, make sure you put them the right way. Do this before we put the grease on there, it'll make it a little bit cleaner for itself.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their
Now we can install a little bit of grease on either end of the line
nails done.
and some inside of this bracket as we go back up.
Girls with their
It's perfectly with clean hands to use it. You don't want to get dirt and stuff all through here.
nails done.
Last little bit, just put on the end of all the splines. Don't need heaps, just help lubricate going in, to stop it from seizing on there if you ever decide to remove these. It's one end. The other end. I'll put it on the end here. When you insert it onto whatever goes to it, this end, when you put it on, you push the grease onto the rest of the splines. Don't worry too much about getting it all the way along. And we'll put a little bit on here as well. Right, now we're going to put this in the vehicle.
Girls with their nails done now.
So we now insert the end with the green mark on it, up front into the control arm.
Nails done.
Try not to get the end with all the grease on it all dirty. Okay, that goes straight in. Now we want to reinstall this bracket. I'm going to set it down just a little bit as once you got your right height desired, you want it to be almost vertical in the gap so it's not hanging lower. As you can see with that one, that's about what we're going to go for, maybe a little bit less. As the more you screw it up, the stiffer your suspension will be. Obviously you don't want it to be too stiff or too weak. Okay. We're going to have to tie this down again. Hopefully it slides straight on, no hammer required, but slide down. We're going to go about there. There we are. Couple of taps on there. Like that, we'll use the hammer to scratch it. There we go, that is on. So, I think that's going to be a good spot. Only one way to find out. We'll install it, worst case it's no good, we pull it off, change it by 1, maybe 2 swans, and try again. Right, I'll get this bolt back in. Bolt here. I'm actually going to put a little bit of anti-seize on here, as this is how you adjust your right eye and your firmness. Right, we'll just make sure we can actually get that all the way through. Okay, I'll have to use the jack this up just a little bit to get more threads sticking out the top. And we should be all good. Okay, so I've jacked up the torsion bar just that little bit to help me get the threads through. So now put this bolt back in. Make sure you put the washer back on top. When your big nut goes on. Okay, then we can get that dark. Fair bit. No real way to know how much we need to do until we lower the car up down the wheels and see how it looks right likewise. So I'll get this done up and I'll be back. Okay, so I've now got this bolt done up, reasonably tight. So it's just off the level there. We're going to see how it goes when we do the other side. I'm simply going to put the bracket back on the same angle as this one. And we'll measure how it's ready to stick from up here above this mark. And as long as they're even, the right one should be even also. And for now, we're not going to do this nut up, as we're not sure what right one is right, and we're still doing that. So we don't lose it, we're just going to sit it. We're going to sit it on here by a few threads, then we know where it is when we need to lock it down later. Okay, and that will do for now. Let's get front shocks in. Said I'll do a quick comparison of the old versus the new suspension system. So we're going to have shocks here. Straight away, you can see the sides of the bore itself is a lot bigger than the new one. So it has better cooling properties to handle more extreme temperatures. And even the length, the new one is slightly longer, allows for more travel, which is good for the shocks. You don't want to be bottoming the shocks out all the time. Not good for them. Torsion bar wise, they look very similar, but the new one is a bit thicker as it's a heavy duty, made to have the steel foot, bull bar, winch and any other accessories you may have here. You should be able to see like the camera the size difference. Right, a lot nicer now. Might be a little bit stiffer in the front, but well. Okay, get to these shocks in a minute. So when you get new shocks, you want to just press them a couple of times to get the air out the system. That will give you more life on them. Better lift carefully, make sure the air to the system. Down all the way, come back up. Let's do that a couple of times. So it looks nice and firm. Okay, that's nice and stiff now. I've got only 3 pumps, so we're going to pull that good, ready to go in. Also, I'm going to add a bit of grease on all these surfaces where metal touches the bush. Help follow along. So we've got the bottom of this washer, top of the bush, same deal here, and on the bottom on either side. So I think all the dirt out of the system. There you go, you can see how big the bore is of the shot. Nice big meaty shot. Not going to break this. Good quality gear. Highly recommend it. So you don't need to strong, just a little bit of dirt. So I've got a little bit of the bottom side here. Just put it around nicely. Put a little bit of the hole as well, like that. And all the top side here. So we'll insert that onto the shop after we put this washer back on. Put some on the bottom here as well. That helps stop it from squeaking, as you probably see. If you put them on correctly, there's no problem. And you've never got too much grease. More than that. Right. Press this once more and get it in there. And you know these pictures of this. As you say, getting it out, didn't come together. That's good. Let's try to get this bolted. Could use the jack for this, but let's do it. Bolt ready, I'm going to do it. Done. Put a washer and nut back on. Always good, put the bolts in the same way they came out. Sometimes there is a reason for the nut being at the back or front. We're not going to go too tight just yet. Once we have weight on the vehicle, then we'll go tight. That will do for now. Still there to move around. Now we'll put this top push on. And again, restart. This one was not saved by itself, so we'll go up there and have that. You guys only had a single nut, that worked out for more than that, so that's on there. Let's see up here. While I'm doing it up, the whole shop is spinning. So to fix that, we can get a shifter put it on this thread up here. As you can see, they've cut it into a little slot. Just to make our life easy. So we get the shifter out. And what you're doing is you want to watch your bushes here. You just want them to slightly squish, but not too much. See what gets your aim, how much you've got it. Just don't touch your bushes too much. So once you've just pushed out of it, now it's starting to bold, a little bit more. Okay. To me, this looks quite good. It's nice little bulge out of it. I think that's going to do the job. Right, that is front suspension done. We still need to tighten up the shock properly, but not until you put it on the ground. Also, make sure you put your boots back on if you've got a torsion bar system. There we are. Okay, that's one side done. Get the other side down, then we'll get on to the back.
I would like to give a big shout out to Mike, the newest member of the Storm family and the owner of the working Triton. Keep tuned for part 2, rear end of the lift. Thank you to all the Storm fans for watching the video. Thank you for watching the video. As always, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and please keep tuned to the channel for more videos to come.